Hey everybody, this is Josh with Hi-Fidelity Records coming back at you today. Got some amazing audiophile collections that are going to be hitting my website soon, so I wanted to show you all of the titles that we got in and a little special surprise, so stick around. Hey everybody, so I just got in a couple of crazy audiophile collections on consignment in my shop that are going to be available at HiFidelityRecords.com. Some of these are supremely rare pieces that you just don't see become available very often. Some that are on my want list, and I know they're on your want list. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up, now the regular production release of this is super rare. This is the Jeff Buckley Grace ORG 45 RPM, but what we have here is an actual sealed test pressing. Let's take a look at the label here. Let me get a little closer. Awesome. So you can see this is an RTI test pressing, sealed, mastered by Bernie Grundman. I mean, other than the original pressing, this is the one to have. So if you've been wanting the regular one, well, here's a test pressing. We have some more test pressings. Next up, this is a sealed test pressing. This is David Oistrakh Scottish Fantasia Violin Concerto ORG 45 RPM. Sealed test pressing. Take a look at the stamp on there. Next up, not sealed, but rest assured, anything that's not sealed, I clean on the Cale Audio Ultrasonic. We put it in fresh MoFi sleeves. Then the jackets either get a fresh Japanese resealable like this one or a MoFi Ultra Clear, depending on the size of the jacket. So right here we've got Duke Ellington Blues in Orbit, near mint. It's got the white. Take a look at the stamp on that one. Super cool. Next up, another test pressing. This one's Taj Mahal Recycling the Blues ORG 45 RPM. Super cool test pressing. Boom. Next up is one that is actually unreleased. So this one is an unreleased test pressing. This is Bill Evans Live in Paris Volume 2 ORG 45, and this is a test pressing for that. You can take a look at the stamp on there, and that'll show you this is an unreleased title. So this is the only way you're going to get this, is getting this test pressing. So if you're a Bill Evans fan like I am, this is one to have. Bernie Grundman 45. Let's get into some others. Non-test pressing, of course. What great audiophile collection wouldn't be complete without the 30th anniversary Dark Side? So we've got that available. How about some quality originals? This is an original 96 REM New Adventures in Hi-Fi. Beautiful, has the shrink on it, minty. Another rarity we have here, this is actually the 1994 release of Prince's Black Album. Now, if you know about this, some promos got out in '87, then it was recalled, but there was no official release. Then '94 comes around, Prince says, hey, let's do one pressing of this. There's tons of bootlegs out, so they did one limited pressing of this dude, and this is one. This is a German pressing. Let's take a look at the hype. Boom. And then you can take a look at the back. This is super rare. Fantastic funk record. I mean, if you're into old school funk, this is what Prince was trying to bring back with this album. Fantastic. A couple of these songs have been released on other albums, but if you want the full regalia of the purple one, RIP, then you need this pressing in your collection. Sealed. Next up, my Canadian brother, Mr. Neil freaking Young right here. This is one of his best solo albums, probably. I mean, post Harvest Moon to me. This Lanois, this was done, produced by Daniel Lanois, and it is a rocker. I've actually heard this unsealed before. The bass on this is crazy. It's got a ton of slam, and this is just a fantastic Neil record. A lot of great tunes on this one, and this one is factory sealed. Another great one, not sealed, but the definitive pressing. This is my Tulsa man, JJ Cale. Tulsa Sound, his classic album, Naturally. This is the Speaker's Corner, back before they were called Speaker's Corner, Vivanti Productions. You're not going to get any better than this. All analog. I mean, JJ is going to be in your room, you know, so get you a nice Chianti and settle down, because JJ is going to get it going on for you. Fantastic. Take a look at the label. Very cool. Another one, boom, getting into this. This is actually, everyone talks about the one step, but the people that know. This is the Kessler, the George Kessler from Germany. Audiophile, all analog pressing. If you're looking, if you're like, man, I can't afford those prices on that one step, then this is the one for you. It is absolutely stunning, and I think rivals the one step. So let's take a look at that label. Boom. Excellent pressing. And then we get into some others, some DCCs, of course, The Doors, LA Woman, and you know how great The Doors DCC pressings sound, because they are made from the original first generation tapes, unlike the AP45s, which are also awesome, but these just have a little something extra going on, you know, mastered by Steve Hoffman on his tube system, even a replica of the original cut-out die-cut sleeve. Awesome album. You're not going to get any better sound than this one. I've actually, whether you're doing the gold CD or the LP, fantastic. Another DCC, we've got Queen, Night at the Opera, DCC, awesome. One of the last all analog Queen reissues ever. I mean, all the box sets that have been released in the last decade are all digitally sourced, but you want Night at the Opera, you want to hear it at its best, this is the pressing. And then we're going to get into some sealed stuff. We've got, boom, going to blow up the internet. Super rare, sealed Nirvana, Nevermind, Mobile Fidelity. I think we got number 4174. Let's take a look. Boom, just like that. Another super rare one. The Beck Sea Change on pink vinyl. Only 1,000 of these available. And this one is sealed, super rare. You wanna make everybody in your record group jealous. You know, pull this guy out. You're gonna get a whole lot of whoa. I can't believe you have that. This one's a low number. I guess they're all low numbers since there was only 1,000. Let's check that out. Boom. And then we have some other sealed MoFis. These are some also from the Anadisc era. So we've got the Boston, Smoking, More Than a Feeling. You know. How about Steve Lukather and Toto? Yeah, I felt the rains down in Africa, especially when I heard this pressing. Amazing, awesome, Anadisc era. Pre-Jim Davis, for people that are about that. Awesome. Then we get into some other stuff like some sealed classic records. Who, Quadrophenia, fantastic hype sticker. And more from my Zeppelin fans. I got classic records sealed, Zeppelin 1, and we actually have Zeppelin 1, Zeppelin 2, Zeppelin 3, Zeppelin 4, and Houses of the Holy, all sealed on 180 gram, which I think are better than the 200 grams. I'm not really sure why people are paying a premium for those, but hey, knock yourself out. But save you a couple $100 and get the 180s, and you don't have to adjust your VTA. So we have a lot more that are going to be hitting the website, but I want to show you something a little special here. This is actually something that I think there's less than 400 of these made, and this one is actually still sealed. So follow me to the box over here. All right, let's open this box up. This off here. Let's see what we have. This bubble wrap. Oh man. The Zeppelin Classic Records Road Case. This guy is sealed. Let's bring it over here. All right. Awesome. So, if you know, you know. Less than 400 of these dudes made, like I said. Every Zeppelin album cut at 45 RPM, single-sided, in its own road case. It also includes a 12-inch of Stairway to Heaven, mastered from the original tapes by Bernie Grundman. There's no This isn't a high-res digital mastered production. This is an all analog baby. This is super rare, not only to find one that's sealed, but also still has the blue film protecting the plastic on the outside. And this dude's a behemoth. I mean, we're talking 50 pounds of pure Zeppelin is what we've got here. Super rare. This is going to be available with everything you saw and more. Hi-FidelityRecords.com. We'll put the link down in the description for that. So hit that link, get over there and see what we have available. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have consignment pieces, if you have some records you want to sell, please reach out to me through the website, or I will also provide my telephone number so you can get in touch with me directly. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.